All right, guys, here I am again. And you should be tired of hearing from me, but no, I'm just trying to help you guys out. This is going to be like super fast because I'm going to go over the oral administration for people who do that for STAAR testing, and just in case you're kind of unsure what to do. I'm only going to do 2 questions per test subject, so therefore you can kind of get a quick overview of what it entails. Okay, and so I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna put on my other screen. And so I have the social studies test, I have 8th grade science, 7th grade writing, I have a reading test, and I have a math test. And so when it comes to the math, you're only going to read, well, I'll show you this part too really quickly. Hold on. Let me slide this screen over here. So again, on here, all you're going to be doing is reading on the paper test what it says that you need to read. Okay, I'm going to scoot it up just a little bit. And so again, you'll notice on the screen, it says that you need to read the science, the math, the social studies, tests, questions, and answers only, and reference material. Now, I'm going to put this inside of your buckets, okay, in a folder. Reading, test questions only, and answer choices. So on the reading test, you do not read the passages. It says test questions and answer choices. For writing, do not read anything but the writing prompt, and the student can ask you to read the writing prompt. Okay, so for the writing, do not read anything but the writing prompt. All right, here we go. I'm going to exit out that screen. All right, here goes a math test. They're going to have their formula chart. You can read to them things that are on a formula chart. Okay. Graph paper. So the first question here, it says, Marie brought 6 packs of tomato seeds. Each pack contained 24 seeds. She planted 1 pack of seeds and 15 seeds sprouted. Which statement about the seeds in the remaining packets is best supported by this information? A, no more than 50 seeds will sprout. B, between 50 and 100 seeds will sprout. C, at least 100 but no more than 120 seeds will sprout. D, all 120 seeds will sprout. Now, you may have a student that says, what? And so you can read it again. Marie bought 6 packs of tomato seeds. Each packet. Now, you go through and read. Notice how when I was reading, I didn't say A, no more than 50 seeds will sprout. B, between 50 and 100 seeds will sprout. At least 100, but no more. Like, I didn't exaggerate my voice when I got to a particular answer choice, because you don't want someone to say, oh, she gave us the answers, because every time they got to the right answer choice, they read it differently. We can get to things of this nature. Now, notice that you have figures inside of these answer choices. Questions on number 2. You can read that. So you could say, triangle ABC is similar to triangle FGH. So again, triangle ABC is similar to triangle FG and H. Okay? And after you read that part, where it says triangle FG and H, you go on and you can read the actual figure numbers. You can say AB 9 centimeters, BC 15 centimeters, CA 12 centimeters. Then you can go on to say GHX, HF 18, FG 13 and a half centimeters, 13.5 centimeters. So you can say point, you can say decimal. Notice how I really didn't pick a particular order to go in, because I don't want to distinguish between an answer and then the question. I just read the question. What is the value of X in centimeters? Somebody wants you to read it again? Read triangle ABC is similar to triangle FGH, and keep reading. Number 3. If x equals 14, which equation is true? A, 3 parentheses 20 minus x parentheses equals 44. B, 3 parentheses 12 minus x parentheses equals 6. C, 2 parentheses x minus 3 parentheses equals 22. D, 2x minus 3 equals 22. So notice that when I get to these, I could actually read these. On these answer choices, you would have to say feet squared on this math test. And so when you get to money, you can read money just as it is. How much change should Sarah receive from the $10 bill? $3.56, $6.44, $5.25, and so on and so forth. And then you would read the question. So the math, kids don't have to wait for you. Kids don't have to wait for you. On a dot plot like this, you would basically read the question and then you would have them refer to this diagram. There's really nothing for you to read other than the title, number of years workers have been employed at 2 farms, and then you would read the answer choices. Okay? And so when you get to something like this, what you want to do is understand that on this inequality, I'm going to also send you guys the examples that are going to be in the oral manual. I'm going to send you the oral manual too. You need to be prepared to be able to read these things and not provide answers. So when you do 200W plus 25, you don't say less than. You do not say less than. You say symbol. 200W plus 25 symbol 750. 25W plus 200 symbol 750. So what happens is that you don't want to give them an answer on this, because a lot of times this greater than less than, if you say that, then they're going to know which one's probably right, which one's probably wrong. So say symbol for things of that nature. Just if there's a symbol there, then you say symbol. Fractions, you'll just say 5 over 9, 1 over 135, 1 over 6. You can say that. You could say 5/9. You could say 1 and 135, 35th, 1/6, and then 2/27. Okay, 1 and 135th, and then 2 and 27. Okay, there you go for math. For reading, I'm going to go to a reading test. My kids are going to start reading. I'm not reading any of this. This story must be read by them. They read it all. When they get to a question, okay, now I can start reading. What is the narrator's primary motivation for continuing to visit Jim? A, he wants Jim to ask him to help with the experiments. B, he enjoys watching Jim manage several tasks at once. C, he thinks spending time with Jim will make him smarter. D, he likes witnessing the moments when Jim is surprised. And then you read all of these questions. Now, notice that this is inside of the answer. So I could read the definition here for digest. Digest, 1, to convert food into absorbable form. I can continue to read all of that. Okay? And so this is simple. For reading, you wait till they get to the questions and you can read anything inside of a question. Again, I'm going to go to the next story. Don't read the story. Don't read the story. Keep on going. You can read when you get to number 8. Okay? Reading's done. Oh, writing. So when you get to writing, writing here, and then now you're going to see writing composition. Now this is where it gets real serious, and I don't want any issues when it comes to this part. You're only going to read, I'm sorry, look at my phone's going off. You're only going to read this part. You're going to read the information below in the box. You're going to read, think carefully about the following statement. And then, so basically what you're going to do, here goes the writing prompt. I'm going to highlight it. I'm highlighting, well, it's not working because it's inside of a test. You read the writing prompt. That's it. Okay? So basically, you're going to say, in 1961, President John F. Kennedy said that the United States should set a goal of landing an American on the moon by 1970. After much hard work and preparation, 2 Americans landed on the moon in 1969. Then you write an essay explaining why setting a goal is important. Again, read the prompt. Write an essay explaining why setting a goal is important, and that is it. That's it. So you're not going to read anything else. They're going to start writing. The only thing you can keep doing is keep reading. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy said that the United States set a goal of landing. That's all you can read. Then let them write. You're going to get to revising and editing. You don't read a thing. None of this. No story. No passages. No answers and questions. Nothing. No answers on this. No questions on this. Nothing. When they get to the revising and editing part, you can't read a thing. The only thing that you're going to read on a 7th grade writing star test is the prompt. That is it. You can read this prompt for a student who's special ed, 504, regular, general ed, Horizons level 1. It doesn't matter. All right. Go to science. So science, you can read stuff on a formula chart and periodic table. When you get to this for an oral reader, you read it all. A cook heats a meal in a microwave oven. What energy transformations occur when between the microwave oven and the meal? And then a kid says, what? And then you say, a cook heats a meal in a microwave oven. What energy transformations occur between the microwave oven and the meal? And then you can read A, electrical energy to light energy to chemical energy. B, chemical energy to thermal energy to light energy. And you just keep reading. You do the same thing for here. You can read this question part at the top where it simply says, students were asked to identify the location of elements in the periodic table based on clues printed on the cards. You could read the cards. Element 1, shiny, black, solid, metalloid. You just keep reading those. And then based on the data, which periodic table shows the correct locations of the 4 elements? And you just let them choose. All right, you keep reading. You can read the words on the diagram: kidney, urethra. Look at me, y'all. I've been testing so long I can't even read. And then bladder. And so you just keep reading. Science is the one nobody likes because all the words be too hard. All right, then here we go. Social studies. Social studies, read it. Read what's in the box. Read question and answer choices. Read the answer choices. Keep reading. You can read the 8th Amendment. Excessive fines cannot be imposed. Excessive bail cannot be required. Question mark. Read the answer choices. Read the question, answer choices. And so that's what you're going to do. You can go look at release questions on the TEA website. That's where I got those from. And so that's pretty much it for the oral overview. I'm hoping that you don't have many questions after that. I'm going to send you the oral administrator's guide manual, because there is one to kind of go over certain rules and stuff of that nature. But I hope you guys enjoyed the quick video.